morning. We are at ground zero today and we're getting ready for an adventure. So we've got the coffee cups out and full. We've got super sprayer water bottles full to the brim, and we've got to load the van up and get going. But in the back we've already got bikes. This is going to be a mega adventure, and I'm going to do something I've never ever done before. But we do need to head to a campsite, so yeah, let's get going. Mustn't forget these batteries for the bikes. Yes, they're electric bikes. And in the back today we've got the Freeski Alaska and the Scoot Star. Ooh, both fat tyre bikes. There's a bit of a clue. We need fat tyre bikes for where we're going, but that's not why we're going. This is probably more of a clue to what we're doing. Cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. So the clues are definitely rolling in now, aren't they? Someone's more excited than someone else, to say the least. Okay, we're on the road. We've managed to get away for 7:40, which means we're going to arrive at around 10 o'clock. We're actually breaking one of my fundamental rules of vanning. Van life for me is parking where I don't have to pay. I've paid £32,000 for this van. I don't particularly like paying to where I sleep for. So yeah, we're going to a campsite over in the North Wales area. First stop though is fuel. I've used my fuel finder app and I've searched around through Wrexham, because I know I'm going through Wrexham, and I know that I can pick up fuel there. So I've had a look round, and my fuel price, I managed to find it for £1.35 en route, and yeah, so we're going to do that. Go and get a drop of fuel, and then campsite it is.
Is it open? It is open. There are the doors.
This way, please.
That you need to make sure when the last price was updated, isn't it?
Yeah, they update the price. It's online, and if you go on the app, it tells you when it was last.
Exactly.
Right, fuel's done. Map's back on.
Breakfast out.
And she's got her breakfast on the go. She can't survive without breakfast first thing in the morning. Me, I can go a few hours when I'm at work. I go a few hours before I have any breakfast, so she's got to stuff her face and get herself going, haven't you, dear?
Yep.
Yep. Right, we're going. So North Wales has some fantastic twisty, bendy roads coming through here. I used to ride motorcycles a lot, and I used to come through these. These are all my regular roads and days out. So once we've got the bike back on the road, it's got an MOT next weekend, and I've got a sensor to be fixed on my Triumph Tiger. I've just got back to motorcycling after about 7 or 8 years without having one, and we need to have a few adventures on the bike. So once I work out how to get my camera fitted and the microphone fitted on the helmet, we'll get you out on the road and we'll show you some of these nice flowing twisty bends and some of the scenery that you drive through in North Wales, because it's stunning. We're just coming up onto Bala as well. Bala's a huge, massive lake, and it's a really good one if you want to come over and do a bit of kayaking and swimming. And I know Marta's got it earmarked to bring the kayak over here and the paddleboard.
The next one is going to be Lady Bower Reservoir.
Lady Bower Reservoir, yeah. Well, I think we'll probably end up in Bala first, but we'll see what happens. We were over here doing a little bit of wild swimming a few weeks ago, and that was quite interesting to actually bring the bike over, bring the swimming stuff, jump in the lake and have a bit of a swim. So
Paul, at first he was like, no, when you're cycling, when you're motorcycling, you're motorcycling. There is no faffing around, there is no swimming. I said, well, let's just try.
It's all about the roads,
isn't it? But then you loved it.
It was good fun. So we are right up close now. We're about a mile away before we get to the campsite. Once I get to the campsite, I'll put the name of the campsite up on the screen for you, because I cannot pronounce it. We are in Wales, and there is no chance you can pronounce any of the names in Wales unless you are Welsh. I don't know if it's a trick.
We will try though, but we'll
try, but we just got no chance. All I know is slow is arth, and I know that a lake is a llyn. But other than that, I'm stuck. So yeah, a mile away, and we're beyond sight.
Oh, we've got this caravan park. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Crystal, welcome. We've made it on site and we are at Bwlchgwyn farm. I think that's what it's called. I'll put a screenshot up on for it so you can actually see where it is we're at. But this is the farm. Reception is just back this way a little bit and we're actually in the farm now, and I think we're going to be driving up there and finding a little camp spot somewhere around that corner.
There is an on-site shop.
Hello.
Right, so we just checked in with Gemma. She's the lady I spoke to on the phone, and I was booking this secret little adventure for Marta's birthday the other week. If you haven't guessed already, oh no, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'll show you what we're doing after. But when I booked it for Marta, she decided to book me on it as well. So yeah, it's going to be a dual adventure. So we're going to make our way back to the van now. We're going to jump in the van and we're going to head up to our little campsite. Apparently we're in a nice little sea view one, I think. Right, let's go and find our pitch. We've got to follow Gemma up the road apparently. And this is a steep little lane.
Just go to the right. Look at this view.
Look at the view, look at the view, look at the view.
Amazing.
So we have our pitch. We have got the
With the
best
view?
pitch. The best pitch on the site, or one of the best pitches on the site. I remember when I first booked this. And
Compton doesn't spoil me very often, but where he does.
yeah, when I first booked this, because I don't, like I say, I don't normally do campsites because I've spent so much on the van. I tend to try and do free things. Plus, with being a photographer, campsites don't like you moving early morning and late at night when the sun rises and the sun sets. So I tend not to use campsites. So this campsite is £28. I'll put the link exactly
With the
where
lovely,
we are.
lovely Gemma. Thank
Yeah,
you, Gemma.
Gemma's
for
amazing.
Very welcome.
She told us all lots. It's very nice and chatty and very open. It's really nice. There's caravans down below. There's a few vans beside us up here, but you've got quite a nice spot. But this pitch, you can see right over the Barmouth Estuary. You can see into Barmouth town. You can see out where the panoramic view is. You can see right over to Polsea Island, wherever it is, right down on the end of the peninsula.
And we're gonna go there because they've got.
We're not going there this weekend. That's going to be a few months, another adventure, another day.
But we need to kind of
there's
see.
puffins, and you can get a boat trip out there. So yeah,
Also
one day. But the plan. Basically, I bought Marta a horse riding trip on
Because it
the
was my dream.
because it was her dream, and she wanted to do it. She wanted to ride a pony. She wanted to ride a horse on the beach. How hard is that to find? Difficult. But I found it over here, which is why we booked on the campsite. The riding school's down at the bottom. We're going to walk down it a bit. We've got an hour or so yet before we go down there. But Marta decided, because I've never been on a horse before, she'd book me on it as well. So I've brought me bikes over to go for a ride around and take them over into Barmouth and ride across the estuary and on the beach and stuff like that. But today's adventure and today's video is going to be me getting on a horse.
The fun fact. Paul is very confident in activities, and there isn't many activities that he has not done. And he's like, I've been there, I've done that, Well, horse ride, never, ever.
No, horse riding, that's all.
So he was very quiet throughout the whole drive, and I could tell.
I suffer with a bit of anxiety and stuff like that. So when I'm doing something out of my comfort zone, when I'm doing something I'm not in control of. Now I can ride motorbikes, I can ride mountain bikes, I can ride scooters, I can drive a van, I can drive a car, I can drive a forklift truck. But I'm in control of them. The horse, not so much.
And we meant to buy some carrots and apples, and we didn't.
So yeah.
To bribe a
Let's
horse.
see how this adventure goes. So before we can do anything, I've got to get these bikes out of here. And that's going to be a bit of a laugh, isn't it? And a bit of a chore. I've got to get them out, chain them up outside the van, and Other than that, we can't get in otherwise.
How cool is this? Ice pops, 20 pence.
Washing facilities, very
Ice
nice.
cream. Compton, we can buy ice cream.
Oh, someone wants ice cream. She hasn't even started yet.
And
And we've got toilets and showers up here, I think. Shower. Cool.
how clean is the facilities?
Very good. So these are really nice, really clean showers. This one has obviously just been used because the floor's really wet, but it's going to be really nice to come and have a good shower and actually using the toilet as a proper toilet rather than peeing in a bucket or in a bush like you normally have to. So that's going to be a right pleasure, and they're dead close to where we're parked because we're literally just there. Oh, perfect, absolutely perfect.
Howdy!
You talking to me?
We're not
Are
gonna
you
swear on
talking to me?
what are we about to do, Mr.
Well,
Compton?
I like to dress appropriate for my actions, and I'd ride a motorcycle helmet if I'm riding a motorcycle, and I'd ride a cycle helmet if I'm riding a cycle, and I wear a high vis when I'm at work, so why not my cowboy hat and my boots to ride a horse?
Brilliant.
Is that right?
That's exactly right, sir.
So I'm going to drink my coffee, look out at my estuary, and ride my pony or donkey, whatever they give me.
Brilliant.
So I see you've interrupted my coffee break. What are you going to do about it?
Wow. Are you ready for a little challenge at 12 o'clock?
Maybe.
At 12:30.
It's only 11:05.
Well, we're gonna drink coffee till then.
Okay,
Sounds like a plan.
sounds like a plan.
Deal, partner.
We can't be stupid even when we try and be stupid.
I'm always stupid.
I was going to bring me guns with me, but I couldn't find them.
I know. But is that the challenge? That's how you're calling it at 12 o'clock?
Yeah, 12 noon.
Oh my goodness, where's my gloves?
She wants her gloves and throwing her gloves down now. Right, we're going to see you on the ponies. What does she think she is?
What's that?
Armour Estuary and a little mount and a train.
Can we take the train?
You can take the train. Where do you want to take it?
To Bournemouth.
What about your pony?
After ponies. That's the most important thing ever, isn't it? We've got a little guest.
We've got a guest in the van cleaning up after us. Little baby Robin. It's come to say hello. Can't believe we've got a baby Robin that's so inquisitive. Look, it's just sitting down here. It's getting really, really close to us. He's just on my chair at the moment. But he's just come in the van to have a little look and see what's going on in the van. Never had a robin get that close. Well, I have. I had one feed on my hand once, but that's pretty amazing. But I always bring some bird food with me. I keep some bird food in the van just so I can sprinkle it around just in case there's a few birds around. Well, before we go and get our ponies, it's time to get a bit of lunch. And Marta was in Liverpool last night with a work convention and she brought home some extra food. So that's our lunch for today. Sausage roll, quiche and a bit of chicken skewer. And with a view like this, well, what more can I say? Marta's out playing at the moment. We've been sent some glasses. I've got two pair here from Optical Factor. They're extremely cheap budget glasses, but prescription. I got my little birds back. So we're just taking some photographs to make just send them and post them.
Is your robin back? Look, he doesn't like seeds.
But he likes a sandwich.
Howdy, partner. I'm gonna have a bit of chicken. Chicken? Oh, it's actually quite nice.
I changed my attire. There's no way I could go horse riding for the first time dressed like a bleeding cowboy, can I? So, yeah.
But this accent, I really don't know where that came from, but it was superb. It was.
Easily pleased, isn't she? Right, we're making our way down. So the campsite and the horse thing is all to do with the same people, the same farm, but it's a separate department. So let's go down and have a look at the ponies, see what donkey they're going to give me. Well,
You're welcome.
farm shop was open. Oh, I've got a caramel, something double caramel magnum. Oh, just what you need before you fall off your donkey. Looks like we found our ponies. I'm gonna have the little donkey shaped one. Ooh, we're getting close now. Just been in and signed the forms and signed our declaration. Marta's just signing her declaration now, just saying, you know, if you fall off, it's at your own risk and stuff like that, and wearing the proper PPE and protective clothing, which they're going to give you anyway. But there's no filming. We're not allowed to film on cameras, and we're not allowed to film on phones, just in case you spook the horses and you get thrown off and you get left on the beach. So yeah, I won't be able to film inside. So what I'm going to try and do is we'll try and get the people that do the ride in school, see if they can actually take some pictures of us or do a little bit of video footage, just to say we've been out there and been on the ponies. So yeah, this is going to be, sorry, but off camera. There's not much I can do about it this time, but it's always next time.
Thank you.
It's alright. It's not quite a mountain bike and it's not quite a motorbike. Right, so we are back on terra firma. My legs feel a bit, well, my knees feel a bit squeezy, and my legs just to slide off it like, oh. So we did manage to get a little bit of video footage for you, so you managed to see us actually having a bit of a ride on the beach.
A little bit of
Felt,
a walk.
yeah, a walk. Yeah, it was a very, seemed
But then
very
again,
slow.
we are
and-
novice, isn't it? They would not let you to do anything with the horse.
No,
Exactly.
not at all. It's
So, first lesson, check it out. It was a walk.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. No, it was good fun. Sort of enjoyed it. You know me, I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I like a little bit of speed and stuff like that. So we're going to get the mountain bikes out, and we'll take you for a bit of a razz and show you another side of Barmouth.
I was riding on the beach. Thank you, Mr. Compton.
Somebody enjoyed our birthday present anyway. Right, now we've got our little bit of a steep walk back up to the caravan, up to the camper van, which is somewhere up in that hill up there. But we'll just we'll get ice creamed over at Barmouth. We'll go ride over. Now we actually paid £65 for that. It was about two each. It was about a 2 hour, I think it was. What's the time now? It's 10 to 3. So yeah, we'll be there nearly 2 hours. But by the time you kit up and you walk, it's quite a long walk out. So Marta's ridden before, so she wanted to do a little bit more than just wobbling along. I don't know what I expected, but I expected a little bit more. It was fun. It was something I've never done before. I've now can put my hand up and say I've ridden a horse, but it was a very slow walk, a very slow plod. And Florence that I was on, Flo, yeah, she didn't care. The girl kept saying to me, you know, dig your heels in a little bit and she'll move on a little bit more, but she couldn't be bothered. But it was interesting actually going down on the pebbles on the beach and coming back up on the pebbles, because you know yourself, walking on the beach on pebbles is quite weird. I mean, they're obviously used to it, but it just felt strange. So yeah, I'm ready for a quick cup of tea and helmets on and a little bit of speed, I reckon.
Because Flo, she had her own flow.
Flo had no flow, yeah, she just wanted
She had no flow.
She just wanted to take her time. So behind us as we're walking up, we've got some cottages there. I think there's four cottages, and also there's some glamping pods up here as well. So if you fancy coming over to this campsite, there's quite a lot here to give you a variety of places to stop in. Alright, so we found another shower and toilet block, and we've got a bit of an interesting one here. I don't think it's a toilet, or it probably used to be. Oh, it is actually, yeah. I don't know who's going to go out here with no door on the front, but yeah, you never know. There might be someone.
Look how often those toilets facilities are, isn't it?
Ooh, we're back. Time to get the kettle on. Pick some speed up in a minute and see what happens on this thing.
Shower's on.